My artist death. Hold still now. Here, there, then here, and there. My magnum open!
Hey, what up YouTube? This is iZonk. Thanks for tuning in. In today's video, I'm giving you guys my 7th full character guide for Street Fighter 6, and this time the lucky one is Aki. She just came out last week. I'm gonna show you how to approach the neutral with her, which is pretty tricky, how to use her normals, her specials, how to drive rush, drive impact, her supers, and even how to chase down her knockdowns, her meaties, alright? Hope you enjoyed this content, give it a thumbs up, I'll talk to you in the next one, peace, and I'll take it full screen for you guys. Alright, so what kind of character is Aki? She's a pretty mobile character that is equipped with the unique poison mechanic, where she can poison you with a lot of different moves, and she also has a lot of tools that'll make the poison explode, giving you a better knockdown, giving you a better combo opportunity with a better juggle, for example. So that's all really good. She also has a plus on block button, the forward heavy kick. She has a stance that'll go into a command grab to open people up, or she can frame trap with the kick follow-up. So that's all really dangerous up close. She also does a lot of damage. And this is where the first challenge arises with Aki, because her neutral buttons, her lights and her mediums, they have no range or they don't cancel into specials. So she has a hard time getting in. So how do you get in? That's where the heavy punch and the forward heavy punch come in. This heavy punch had a lot of range and you can confirm it into another heavy punch. And the forward heavy punch, you can cancel that into a super just in case somebody wants to drive impact through that forward heavy punch. Now this heavy punch and forward heavy punch, because of the long range they have and because they have some type of confirm behind it, you should use that to make people block. Because if you can get people to block, you can throw your fireball. It's really slow, so you can drive rush behind it. The drive rush can go into an overhead or a low like that, get a big combo from that. You can dash behind it, you can jump, or you can do your forward heavy kick and be plus on block, get into a strike throw mix up close. So that fireball and your drive rush, those are your tools to get in. But you can only get those off if you use the heavy punch and forward heavy punch. Now what's gonna happen if you attack people with the big buttons? People are gonna start jumping because these buttons have slow recovery. And the anti-air is something that's really rewarding for Aki. I wouldn't say it's really good, but it's really rewarding. The crouching heavy punch is probably the best anti-air she has. Crouching heavy kick, sorry. Crouching heavy kick. That's the most consistent one. The stand heavy kick is actually special cancelable. So you can go into a fireball to poison them, for example. And if they are poisoned and they jump at you, you can use the quarter circle forward heavy punch. And that'll bounce them up. You can drive rush in for a bigger combo. Can even go into super. So that's really good. Yeah, you can poison them. Now they're poisoned. Quarter circle forward heavy punch, drive rush heavy kick. You can go into whatever super you want or into another quarter circle forward heavy punch, for example. Yeah, almost 4,000 damage for an anti-air. Really rewarding. Now let's have a look at these normals, because they're kind of different. First up, the light punch. A 5-frame startup move. It's a -1 on block, but you are in throw range, so it's a good tick throw button. And it can go into itself for a target combo that's special cancelable. Crouching light punch is a 4-frame move, also a good tick throw button. Of course, you can cancel that into another one, special fast cancel. And she has a crouching light kick, which is pretty good because of the distance and the knockback. But the problem is that you cannot chain 3 of these moves on block. So she only has 2 button block strings, just like Marissa, for example. So you have to go into your stand light kick here if you want to do something. This is a string you want to remember. Crouching light kick, crouching light punch into the quarter circle back heavy punch. That's only -4 on block, that's safe. So that's something you can be doing a lot. You hit people with that, you can poison them. Next up, the medium kick. This is part of your bread and butter. Medium kick, medium punch into whatever special you want. There's the crouching medium punch. This has a little bit more range. Also special cancelable, but you can't really combo into it. Then the down forward medium punch. This is her overhead. And this is used a lot for drive rushing, because that combos into their medium punch, and you can pick up a combo with that. So that's always good, having a comboable overhead. Now the crouching medium kick is not special cancelable, but it's +4 on hit actually. Kind of like Kimberly, where you can pick up a light combo there. But you can also drive rush with that crouching medium kick into a combo. Can also go into your stand medium punch. Well, there's the heavy punch. That's a target combo into itself. And a crouching heavy punch is actually your sweep, reversed from other characters. The forward heavy punch, we saw that in the introduction already. This is cancelable into all 3 supers. And this is the button with the most range. You have to use that in neutral to make people respect you, make them block. Here's the heavy kick. This is her god button, because this is her real bread and butter, where she can go into the stance, into the kicks. She can pick up a combo. We'll look into those later. If they happen to block that, those stance into the kicks will actually frame trap. So again, if you can make people respect you and block you, you can slide in for the command grab, for example. That heavy kick is also used a lot in juggles. So if they're poisoned and you pop them up, you can drive rush forward into your heavy kick. And her crouching heavy kick there is her anti-air. Now the forward heavy kick here is +2 on block. So this is her way in. If you think people are blocking, you can use your forward heavy kick. It's pretty quick, 14 frames. It's a lot faster than Ryu's Solar Plexus, for example, which is his plus on block move. So I think that's pretty powerful. Some jump ins. These are also pretty good. This character, of course, is modeled after Fang. He had a terrible jump in, so they really fixed that up. Aki's jump ins are good. Her light kick is actually a cross-up button. I'm not a real fan of that. It's only +4 on hit, no matter how deep you hit it. But you can also cross up with down heavy punch, and that'll lead into your bread and butter. So into a heavy kick or into medium kick, medium punch. Something like that. So that's pretty ambiguous. The jump and then down heavy punch, really ambiguous. She also has a air-to-air jump medium punch, and that can go into supers. It's pretty consistent. Not a huge fan of this because she has better anti-airs, but it does work. Alright, so now we know what the buttons do. We know which buttons combo into each other. It's time to have a look at her special moves. First of all, the Light Serpent Lash. This is -8 on block, so you cannot do this on block. But this combos from lights, just like her Heavy Serpent Lash. And the Heavy Serpent Lash actually gives a better knockdown and better drive rush options. So if you have a confirm, I suggest you go into the Heavy Serpent Lash. The medium one is a special case because this does not combo from lights. This combos from mediums and heavies. And this is particularly good if they are already poisoned, because it puts them into a stagger state, crumple state, where you can drive rush in to finish the combo. -12 on block, by the way, so also something you cannot do on block. Some combo options you can use here. There's the OD Serpent Lash. This pulls people in, and this also has some invincibility against fireballs. It goes through fireballs, but not at all ranges. Only if you do it preemptively. So if you are guessing they're gonna throw one, you can use your OD Serpent Lash, pull them in for a combo, +4 on hit. Alright, now let's have a look at more poison. First of all, you saw the fireball. This is the Orchid, throws a puddle basically. And then the Toxic Breath is something you use in a combo, like a block string. It's only -4, and you can use it in combos in a corner. So if they are poisoned and you do the Heavy Serpent Lash, you can pick up the Toxic Breath into the Light Serpent Lash. That's a nice combo. Orchid Spring is something you can just throw out in neutral. It has no hitbox. So if they are stunned, for example, you saw the combo right there. Throw down the Orchid Spring to actually poison them. It doesn't hit them, so you can continue your combo. Now here's the Nightshade Chaser. This is her fireball. It's really slow moving. And that's really good because you get a knockdown, you can throw that out, and you can drive rush behind it. And you can actually cancel that into a forward punch. If you don't have him poisoned and you want to immediately knock him down, you can explode that fireball by doing forward punch. Get something like that. Next up is Snake Step. This is something to avoid fireballs, especially the light one is really good at avoiding fireballs, as is the OD one. And the OD one is also the one you use as a reversal to escape pressure. Just remember that people can throw you out of this and they can bait this by doing certain light strings. So it's her best wake up option, but it's not great. The light one evades fireballs. And the medium one is often used as a frame kill, so that leaves you at +5. So after doing the heavy Serpent Lash, you can do the medium Snake Step, and that'll put you at +5. That's excellent. That's throw Oki. So that's good. They have to guess between strike and throw. There's the OD Snake Step. Then we have Cruel Fate. This is basically a jump in. I think this is a little bit gimmicky. It reminds me a bit of Kumi's Demon Flip and Zeku's Bushin Flip, for example, because this is a special move, so you can cancel into this. And the OD version is actually +2 on block. So if you have people blocking, you can use this, so you can cancel into the OD Cruel Fate, leave you +2. The heavy one is also used as a crush counter after a heavy kick. So that's good for shimmies, for example. Use your heavy kick, that'll put them in a punish counter state. And then you can go into the heavy Cruel Fate, leaves you +4 on hit. You can finish the combo for good damage and poison them immediately. The OD version actually looks like a command grab. This just can be anti-air, by the way. It's not as good as it looks. Alright, next up the Sinister Slide, which is down, punch, punch. It has 3 follow-ups, punch, kick, and throw. The throw is a command grab. The punch does the most damage, but is -25 on block. And the kick actually frame traps and is part of your bread and butter. So heavy kick into the Sinister Slide into kick. And then you can do 2 crouching light punches into the heavy Serpent Lash. Annotations will be at the bottom of the video. Here's the punch version. This is -25, but if they are already poisoned, you can use it because this will put them in a crumple state. So that's pretty good. Does a lot of damage, like that. There's the crumple. Just make sure that you do either a punish counter heavy kick or a drive rush heavy kick, because this doesn't combo from regular buttons. You have to have the extra frame advantage there. You're gonna be using the kick the most often, because here, let me record Ryu. He does his light punch here. This is a 4-framer. So if I do my heavy kick on block and then go into the step there, into the kicks, that'll frame trap them. So people cannot jab there. So if you can get people to block, you can slide in for the command grab. But if they try to jump out because they expect the command grab, this kick version will also hit them. So here, they cannot jump this. So they have to sit and block, and if they sit and block, you can set them up for the command grab here. People start blocking here. Command grab, 1800 damage about. Yeah. So, like I said in the introduction already, both in her neutral and in her pressure, she thrives on making people block a lot. Alright, let's have a look at her drive rush options. I think these are very good. She has a drive rush overhead and a drive rush low, so that's always really good. And the combos you get from that, they're basically the same, because both of them will combo into her stand medium punch. You can just finish the combo by going to the heavy serpent lash, or you can spend more drive rush here and go into a medium kick into a heavy kick, or immediately go into the heavy kick here. And there you can go into the sinister slide, right? Annotations at the bottom if you want to see what combos I'm doing here. The longer you watch this video, the more you'll see that a lot of these combos are situational, but the routes are usually somewhat the same. She just wants to get into that heavy kick basically, because that'll open up all the combo routes. Here's some meter dump from crouching light punch, goes into another crouching light punch, into a medium punch, drive rush into your heavies. And this kind of looks like a reuse meter dump, right? So she does heavy kick from a punish counter, for example, into another heavy kick, drive rush, heavy kick, medium punch, heavy kick, medium punch. Spend it all for the most damage. Alright, drive impact, just some ideas here. I have the feeling that you can be a bit more optimal here, but best to go into your sinister slide, into the kicks. Just get your bread and butter off here. You can always spend more and get big damage from that here. 5,200 almost. That's respectable. From a drive impact, that's really good because it's scaled. Some more inspiration for you guys. There's the OD Serpent Lash, for example. Pop them up. Spend 2 more bars, but you'll get a little bit more damage in case you want to kill them. That's 5,300. Nice. Let's have a look at the supers. Her level 1 super is quarter circle forward kick. Yeah. 7 frame startup, so it's not really fast. It does cancel from all of her buttons, so that's good. The level 2 actually has 3 follow-ups. The light, the medium, and the heavy punch after doing 2 quarter circle backs. And they have varying distances. Same damage, but different distances. And her level 3 will combo from all of her buttons and most specials as well. Let me give you some examples here. Oh yeah. After you pop them up with a poison move, for example, you can just drive rush in and use your heavy kick. And then you can go into all 3 specials here, all 3 supers. That's really good. That's really easy to do. You can get a little bit more damage, be a bit more optimal by doing the Sinister Slide. You can get the level 2 and level 3 from that. The Sinister Slide into the kicks. But you can also just go into heavy kick and use whatever super you want. Now let's have a look at knockdowns. You can whiff a medium punch, drive rush in, and get your crouching medium kick. So you can drive rush in with a low by whiffing a medium punch. That'll beat all buttons they use on Wake Up. Doesn't matter if they do quick rise or back rise. And the good thing is that you can also do it after popping them up and drive rushing in with a heavy kick into another quarter circle forward heavy punch. That's a different knockdown, but this setup will still work, so that's really good. You can also drive rush in, immediately do down punch punch, the Sinister Slide into the command grab. That'll also frame trap them. So that's good stuff. That'll work on both recoveries. You can also use the Sinister Slide into the kicks if you expect people to jump back. And also if they press a button, this will get you a lot more damage. You can build it up over 5,000 damage. Now I hope you liked this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. It's only week 1, so if you have more tech, put it in the comments. I'll see you guys on the next video, alright? Thanks a lot for watching. Peace.